In this video, the following concepts are studied: physics and its application, measurement, quantity, quantity types, scalar, vector, unit, measuring systems. The root of the word physics is from the Greek word physis. The word means nature. Its purpose is to know the universe and its laws. The Greeks made great strides in various sciences. And perhaps it can be said that the new science is indebted to these nations, especially in mathematics and physics and astronomy. Mathematics also provides the necessary tools. Mathematics solves problems with the help of appropriate formulas. Sometimes uses charts. Sometimes it offers complex theories to justify unknown worlds. In this course we will give great importance to mathematics and understanding its concepts. The oldest branch of physics is astronomy. Astronomers in the early human civilizations carefully studied the night sky, and simple astronomical tools were known from the beginning. With the invention of the telescope, a great revolution took place in this field and a new era of astronomy began. We will study astronomy in another section. In physics, concepts such as motion, force, energy, work, heat, electricity, magnetism, atoms, etc., are carefully and scientifically studied. Physics is a beautiful and very useful science. It is used in technology, medicine, space science, sports, transportation, biology, geology, military science, industry, and more.
Physics is the science of measurement and comparison, and studies things that can be measured. Everything that can be measured is called quantity, such as length of a bar, speed of a car, mass of a rock. But if something is not measurable is not quantity, and physics does not study it. Such as beauty, violence, kindness. For example, it cannot be said that this painting is as beautiful as 25 units, or person is as angry as 10 units. In fact, we cannot assign a number to it. So we have to be able to assign a number to anything that can be measured. As a result, physics is a science of measurement. These values, and the logical relationship between them, lead to the discovery of the laws of physics. In this way, we get to know the universe better.
Quantity types. Quantities are divided into two categories. They are either scalar or vector. Scalar quantity is a quantity that has only magnitude, but no direction, and are added together by the usual algebraic method. Quantities such as mass, time, length, energy, etc. are scalar. Vector quantity is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. This quantity are added together by vector methods. Quantities such as force, displacement, velocity are vector, because they have a direction. We now compare these two types of quantities to make these concepts clearer.
If we have a quantity, how can we tell if it is a vector or a scalar? Perhaps the easiest way is to ask ourselves in which direction. If the question made sense, quantity could be vector. For example, suppose the body mass is 2 kilograms. If we ask in which direction the mass of the body is 2 kilograms, the question is meaningless. But if an object moves 2 meters, if we ask in which direction did it move, our question makes sense.
Note, the type of addition of quantities depends on the type of quantity. The sum of the masses is also algebraic. That is, if an object with a mass of 3 kilograms is on the scales, then we put another object with a mass of 4 kilograms on it, their mass reaches 7 kilograms. But displacement is vector. For example, if a person moves 3 meters first and then moves another 4 meters, it cannot be said that he has moved 7 meters. Consider the following. In this case, the displacement is 7 meters. In this case, the displacement is 1 meter. In this case, the displacement is 5 meters. Note that some quantities have directions but their sum is not obtained by vector method. For example, electric current. Therefore, electric current is not a vector. Unit of measurement. In order to be able to measure a quantity, we need to define a unit for that quantity. The unit is part of a quantity, so we compare the quantity with it. We will explain the properties of unit later. In order for the number of measurements to be the same for everyone, we need to standardize. First we give an example, then we explain the unit further. For example, consider the quantity of length. We define part of length as a unit and compare length with it.
Suppose we measure the length of a box and its value is 2. In this case the length of the box becomes 5. Which one is correct, 2 or 5? The answer is obvious. 2 cubit or 5 span. What if someone else measures? This time it becomes 4 spans, so it needs to be standardized, as it should be the same all over the world. But one thing remained and we did not explain: the type of quantity and its unit must be the same. For example, we cannot say that the length of the box is 5 seconds. Therefore, every quantity of physics must have at least 2 parts. One is a numerical part and the other is a suitable unit.
Measuring systems is a set of units of measurement accepted in a country. In this way, measurements made in different countries can be compared. Each country may use its own system. We have several types of measuring systems that we express. MKS system. In this system, unit of length is meter, unit of mass is kilogram and unit of time is seconds. These 3 letters are the first letter of the words, meter, kilogram, second. This system is accepted and used in most countries. This system is also known as a metric system, and is indicated by SI. It has its roots in the French word système international. Scientists and engineers use the system. Metric systems have the advantage that the conversion of units is very easy. For example, 1 meter is 100 centimeter, so 15 meters can easily be said to be equal to 1,500 centimeter. On the other hand, 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. It is not easy to say that how many inches is 15 feet. Another advantage is the use of prefixes. For example, instead of 1000 meters, we put km and it makes this very easy. We will look at unit conversions and prefixes later. CGS system. In this system, unit of length is centimeter, unit of mass is gram, and the unit of time is seconds. These three letters are the first letter of the words, centimeter, gram, second. MTS system. In this system, unit of length is megameter, unit of mass is ton, and the unit of time is seconds. These three letters are the first letter of the words, megameter, ton, second. MTS system is used in industry. FPS system. In this system, unit of length is foot, the unit of mass is pound, and the unit of time is second. These three letters are the first letter of the words, foot, pound, second. The system is an English unit. It is still used today in some countries, such as the United States. Thank you for seeing this video completely.